I haven't been in the game in months either, sire. I don't know. How's it going, buddy? Pac-Man, what's going on? I don't think so. I think what most people do to get around it is they friend designers that they like. So that's how they find it that way. But I don't know. You wouldn't think it'd be that difficult for 2K to do, but I do think there's bigger fish to fry with this game. Quite frankly. I know, we're gonna play golf with Boxing. Haven't played since your birthday, so we'll give her a go. This will be, I expect, a bit rough. There are going to be some strange shots hit. Haven't played since, yeah, Fox's birthday, which was in August. So, and that was the first time I'd played in a couple months since then. I haven't put anything on my YouTube channel since Father's Day. When Obi and I went and played outside. So, in case you weren't aware, I am streaming this both to YouTube and to Twitch. And if somebody would like to be helpful, if you could deke over to the YouTube stream, and do one of two things. Either, oh, and I don't like this already. If you haven't subscribed already, well, I mean, figure that out. If you have, then if you could chat from over there, that'd be handy. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, hang on. I got an incident going on here. I need to get rid of, what is it? Where are you? This. There we go. I need you that. Hey Troy, I know it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Thanks, Pac, appreciate it. Could you chat from over there? I just want to see if it shows up like it's supposed to. And then should show up. So this, hang on. This window you guys are seeing here, I have it on one of my monitors. Perfect, that works. And then you guys can see it too. All right, cool. So now both chats will show up here and I can see both of them. And then the only other thing is oh wait. Bugger. I'm not gonna have any alerts. Oh yeah, no problem, dude. Give me a sec. Back. So first of all, let's go here. And you guys can see how the sausage is made. It should be this one. Chat box is there. Okay. Get it out. Perfect. All right. And then, and I probably should use something other than Stream Elements, but I want to go here and go to overlays. I meant golf, but okay, whatever. And then copy that. And then add you. Oh, I already had it. Never mind. Yeah. Okay. There we go. That should be good. Yeah, that's okay. I can't really deal with that too much. We'll deal with it. All right, let's actually play some golf. And while we're playing, we'll explain why I haven't played much and why I'm unlikely to play a lot going forward. Although you never know. I can't remember what the hell the name of the course is. Man hand set point. Okay. All right. Let's see if I remember what the hell all the all how to do everything. Okay. Is it F10? Go flying. So Saucy posted this. I think he put it in my course request, like, you know, forever ago, because I haven't streamed in forever. So, and people, it's a weird thing. I stopped streaming and people stopped putting in course requests. I know it's kind of hard to believe, but apparently people are like, well, he's not streaming. I guess I won't bother requesting. So, we'll see. Okay. Looks like Long Island-y, kind of, I would say. 500 bills uphill to start things off with a narrow driving area. Love it. If there's ever a hole that's perfect to start on in your first round that you had since in like a couple months, this has got to be it. Looks generated. Yeah, could be. It looks a little kind of, it's not like breathtaking, that's for sure. This bunker on the left, I'm like, eh. Bunkers are maybe a hair flat. Pretty significant slope I got to deal with. Yeah. Yeah, and I get it, man. Like, I haven't been streaming, so. Nice little lag spike. We're not going to make birdie right out of the gate, are we? Big green makes sense on a long hole. I'm not in love with the false front, frankly. I mean, I don't like the false front really at all. I think it gets unnecessarily harsh. It's a 500-yard hole. You would think you're probably going to be running it up, and you can't. So I think a false front like that works better on a shorter hole. Hard to believe that the putting would let me down. I have to find a better way for the chat being on screen too, because I liked it when it would disappear after 30 seconds. Just looks a bit cleaner, but we'll deal with that another time. I think this course was like 7,600 or something like that. An easy way to find out, isn't there? $75.95. Okay, close enough. I mean, I have an 8 or 9 iron in here, but it was 480. Might be asking a bit much here. Oh, shit. There it is. Not the most ridiculous up and down ever. Putting line could be straighter. So long 4. Well, I mean, I guess 480 is not exactly long anymore. Short 5. That bunker's not even a thought. We've got 7-iron in, maybe. Gonna spank an 8-iron at it. We're slow with the irons still. I know, Scoot's crazy. It does feel like old days. I don't know. These first 3 holes have kind of had similar-ish distances. Kind of, I guess. The par has changed, but with this being downhill, you could easily make it a 4 as well. I don't know. Let me get a 3. We're definitely using elevation. We're going uphill a lot, which is fine. Whoa. The hell are you going? Yeah, that's about right. I done left it short. Again, I'm not really sure what the purpose of this bunker is here. It's never in play. Is it? Guess it's an aiming point, kind of, or it's a visual thing. Hollow or hump, whatever. Turtleback fairway. Oh, what am I trying? Hogsback. That's what I wanted. Oh, perfect. Oh my god. Everybody calm down. We're liking these runoffs, aren't we? Hey, Brennan. Thanks, buddy. See how long until I get bored of it. Okay, this got some length to it. Bunker creeping in there to narrows things. There's a course nearby here, the 11th hole. Here, I should show it to you. I showed it to Victor and he was like, I have to come play this course. So this is like a 40-minute drive from where I'm sitting right now. It's 20 minutes west of of London itself, but I got to get through London to get to the highway first. So, but it's like it's a faux links. It's a link style course built in farmland, like in farms all the way around. There's nothing else out here, not a damn thing. But there's some it's some pretty wild stuff. Yeah, no kidding. Par 70, it's like 7,000, maybe it's 7,100. I can't remember. It's a shade over 7,000 at par 70. The wind is usually from this direction, so going this way. And the long par 4s are all into the wind, and the 2 par 5s are downwind. But the 11th hole, I actually have, where is it? Oh yeah, here it is. The 11th hole, it's like 470-ish, but these bunkers, this is what I'm talking about, is what this hole does. So these bunkers cut in here. This is still all rough though, so the fairway does this, but it pinches in right here, right about where your landing area is. Like I often would aim at that bunker and just be a bit short, and then the green is crazy. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, I got excited for a second. I thought it was going to show me a video or something. And then just to give you an idea of how much golf costs around here. That's what you're looking at for membership. So, why didn't they have silver and bronze? And it's actually gone up a lot. It used to be more, it used to be quite a bit cheaper than that. Monday to Friday, excluding holidays. Oh. What does bronze get you? Anytime afternoon. Huh. Okay. Well. And then the rates are, yeah, about that. 75 bucks on the weekend. And then cart. So 100 bucks on the weekend. Or sorry, on the weekdays. Oh, prepaid or, oh, okay, hang on. No, 60. So on the weekend, you're looking at 93 with a cart when you prepay. No. Again, which is a lot more than it used to be. But this is what, and this is an expensive course around here. Like that we would consider expensive. Golf's pretty cheap in London. There are a lot of golf courses around here. Anyways, sorry, that bunker just reminded me of the 11th. No, I mean, it's not, but here we would call that expensive. Yeah. Uh-oh. It would be more of a premium course around here too. There's a course not too far away that I could play for 30 bucks, 25 bucks, something like that. Oh, and I've gone the opposite direction. Look at that. We go look at a real life golf course. My tempo goes all to hell. So we're artificially cutting off the fairway there. I don't mind it because he's trying not to make it just be a smash the ball twice kind of hole. So I can get behind that idea. Decent tempo when it counted, although it's short. Are you done? Okay. Bastard. Oh, by the way, the tremor is worse, so you're gonna see some weird ones where it just all of a sudden just twitches on me. From the tee, this looks like a straightaway par 4. And then you get up here and you're like, oh, no, it isn't. Now the slope might, I might still want to aim it here anyways, but oh, look at that. Just absolutely minced. This might end up in the rough. Nice idea for a hole. Still can't putt. Trying to make some interest on a short 4 like that. Not bad. Okay, a 3-wood to a tucked pin. Don't mind if I do. Yep. Yeah, I haven't learned how to putt yet. That needed not to be slow. I wouldn't mind making like an actual birdie here. Like that one didn't really count. 3 par 5s, eh? All right. That needs a gigantic bounce to the right. It did not get a gigantic bounce to the right. It might be lucky to be in light rough though. It is. Oh boy. Wow, we have to try, don't we? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is why you don't try. Yeah, that green is, it's saying, yeah, do you really want to take a crack at it? This is a little bit awkward on the right. I know it's because of the bunker, but I wouldn't mind seeing that cleaned up a bit. That short. Green's a little bit nutty. Short 5. I get where he's going with it. Ah, the old fast into the bunker. It's really like old times. Can't get there. I feel like the course has gotten better after the first couple holes. First couple holes were they felt a bit on the weaker side, and then it seems to have gotten better. I don't know that I would want my first couple holes being weak like that, particularly if I'm submitting to TGCTours, because you might get the old, yeah, it's fine, it's approved, done, and maybe there's some better stuff they don't see. I think it was Andre that mentioned, and I don't know if it was in a stream once, if it was in a video he did. At some point, I remember saying that he wants his first 3 holes and his last 3 holes to be his best ones, and that makes sense to me. You know, first 3 holes, you want them good, so people are like, yeah, I want to keep playing. Last 3 holes, you want them to be good because people remember it. Big bounce. Get up there. Hey, a birdie. Whee! An actual... Yeah, but if you have to choose, I would prioritize the first and last. Also true. I fasted it. Is the green a bit big for a 100-yard hole, I wonder? Maybe a touch. Yeah, it's one of the reasons I don't like it when people make par fives as their last hole, but they're not reachable. Or like there's water, but you know, I want the last hole to be, if it's a par five, make it reachable with danger. Something that, you know, you're sitting in a clubhouse afterwards and you're talking about, you took a crack at it and either you made it, which was awesome, or you didn't. But you know, there's some memory to it, right? One where you're gonna have to lay up doesn't really do that. Can't see the bunker on the left, which is unfortunate. All right, I get you. Well, you want that one to be memorable too. I like the ideas. I just think this is a bit extreme. Like, look at that false front. It's crazy. I'm tempted to come up short on purpose just to see what happens. You got a backstop, so that's helpful. I think we have to. Where do you go? Yeah, you're gone. Now, argument. It's a sand wedge, lob wedge in. Counter argument. I'm now 16 feet below the hole. So I'm trying to hit it up onto, let me think. I'm trying to hit it up on top of my neighbor's head on the floor above me. Oh, and if I slow it, we get to try again. Just a little extreme. The thought process of the hole is good. The execution of it's just a little bit too extreme. Well, it's actually a lot too extreme, but you know what I mean. Okay. I didn't think it was that bad. Hey, Finley, what's going on? Whoa! That putting line is different. I feel like he's got the vibe he was going for. This tree, I don't think I'm gonna hit that that branch, but it's a little disconcerting that it's there. Again, the bunker just, I can't 3-wood really, right? Well, I don't want to, so. I just think that tree takes away from the view quite a lot. But then we got a bounce. So this is kind of like that first par 5, except this is a par 4, which it should be. Just flushed. Wrong club, maybe. Well, damn. Can't see the bunker there. Don't know if we can get... I don't think we can get to it, though. Oof. I like the idea of the fairway not being flat. Again, a little extreme. Come on. All right, just stay there then. I'll go fuck myself then, shall I? Not a great shot. I'm having a hard time seeing the hole a lot. I mean, that's been an issue in most of my 40s, but especially so here. And then we're going to finish with a par 5. Okay. How far is that bunker away? 4 bills. Okay. Shouldn't have to worry about it. Although with my immense length and girth, you never know. I'd love to see this have something else to it. It would be kind of cliche to bring this bay in for it, but something to make this just a little bit more. It's a long 4 right now. Something to make this a little bit more dramatic. Clubhouse looks cool in the back with the lighthouse. I probably didn't, Finley. We can. I last streamed golf, I don't know, before Father's Day. So, there's a good chance I didn't. All right. Some good ideas there. Yeah, it has. 4,000 yard front 9. Ouch. It didn't feel hugely, like it didn't feel like it was 4,000 yards though. Huh. And then the back. I'm seeing this difference in distances. It didn't feel like it was that different distance wise. It might just be me. Most communities burnt out. Yeah. See, here's the issue too. For me at least. It's been 2 years now that this game's been out, right? And so 21 was really good It was a really market improvement on the Golf Club 19. And it came out in the pandemic, which helped as far as it getting played a lot because we were all at home, couldn't go anywhere. So you got a lot of people that came in, started designing courses. You know, they play, yeah, but you got a lot of designers who showed up around then because they didn't have much else to do. And they got right into it, and they were doing a lot of work from home and all that. And then gradually the world opened back up and people weren't able to be at home as much. They, you know, had to go back to work, like work at offices and whatever. And they just had less time, I think. And so when 23 came out, we were kind of, all the restrictions were kind of done by that point. There was some excitement about what 23 was going to be like because we remembered how much better 21 was than 19. I think I know a person, I wasn't expecting it to be that level of improvement again. I felt like that was asking too much. But I felt like there was opportunities to make the game better and that it would be more fun to play because by the time the end of 21, I was kind of like, yeah, I'm ready for a new one, right? And then 23 came out and it was meh. They spent so much of their effort on consumable balls and all that crap, and getting YouTubers and people I've never heard of into the game, that the golf, I feel like it didn't take a step back from 21, but it didn't really take a step forward either. It was kind of similar. But they designed the game around the idea that people were going to use those consumable balls. And so when TGCTours decided not to, because they didn't want to make it a pay or play to win, like they didn't want it to be where people had this the extra advantage if they were playing more or if they decided to put money into the game. Then the way that the courses had to be designed had changed, and things you did in 21 and 19 you couldn't do in 23 anymore, particularly around the greens. So it took quite a while for courses to come out designed in 23 that were appropriate for 23 with default balls. And I just feel like the momentum that 21 had didn't continue with 23. And now we're 2 years into it. It's a game we weren't super excited about in the first place. And we haven't heard anything about 25. That's your other issue, right? Nobody knows if there's going to be another game. Well, I don't know. I'm sure there are people. I wonder, next makers probably know what's going on, if there's gonna be another one. But we don't know. We haven't heard anything. So I get we're having a hard time playing. Yeah, I totally get it. I had a hard time playing this game at all. Like, I haven't streamed it for like 4 or 5 months for a reason. It's just I got sick of the game. If and when a 25 were to come out, at first I'll play it a lot, probably. Will it have the staying power of the other games? It depends on what they do. If the designer isn't appreciably improved, then I don't see it being something people are going to get jumping up and down about. If they don't change the physics with the way the ball is on the ground, I don't think people are going to get too excited about jumping on up and down or jumping into it. I think there's some significant, and I think that the EA game coming out exposed a lot of those, especially the ground physics. It exposed that. So they have, and then the other, I think the third thing is the graphics. You look at EA's graphics versus the graphics in this, and they're night and day. So I hope that the reason we haven't heard anything about a new game is that they're working on, they're changing the new game so much, they're adding so many new things to it, it's going to take longer and they're not ready to announce it yet. I hope that's the case, but I don't know. Until we hear something, there's no guarantee another game's coming out, right? Oh, Sire, what are you doing? All right, what is Finley's? Glades Branch. So they have some work to do. But I mean, I think last season, Scoot, I played one tournament. No, wait. I played a bit at the beginning of the season, got to Kinetic, and played once in Kinetic. All they can say was be patient. Okay. I mean, I haven't been playing the golf game in months, so I can wait. Like, I'm not sitting here like going, oh, where's the new golf game? Where's the new golf game? Like, if another one never came out, I'd get over it. But, sure. Troy, we can do that. Okay. And this, so hang on. I don't know anything about National Treasure. Review, how's it going, man? Welcome to the YouTube side of the stream. I know, I'm getting all out of control here. Multi-streaming and just full-on insanity. Okay. So, again, yeah, before I start, I know nothing about National Treasure. I haven't paid attention to TGCTours in months. Like, absolutely months. So, what was National Treasure this time? Cool. It's so easy to do it now that it's kind of silly not to. And you're allowed to now. Like, it's not against the terms of service for Twitch. So, kind of silly not to. I've been doing it with my racing channel a bit lately, and it's been fun. Yeah. So what was the deal with National Treasure? How did this one work? Was it because it used to be you picked the famous designers? That's right. Okay. The famous designers. That's right. I did hear about that. So what designer have we got here? Not that I'll know any difference. Core Crenshaw? Okay. Well, I birdied the first hole, so it must be pretty good. You heard there's going to be some cool changes in the upcoming game from an inside source. Okay. That's good. It needs to go back to being a golf game, right? It needs to stop being... So, sorry, Finley. I feel like EA is better at doing arcade. They're not really good at doing anything, but if they're better at doing arcade. 2K, the golf club, forget 2K, the golf club was better as a simulation. So I think they need to get back to that. And they need to get people working on the game that have played the game. Like golf, the actual sport. They've gone outside and hit a golf ball and ideally play it at a decent level so they know the difference between a top flight and a Pro V1. This looks really cool. Yeah, they might not. But at least get somewhere close to it. Because having consumable balls where a ball both goes farther and stops quicker doesn't make sense. So it was clear with a few of the things they did with this game that you're like, you guys have never played golf before. Oh, bugger. Which I think hurt it. Right? Now, I'm saying that as somebody who's played golf, who, you know, I'm not who they're targeting. But if you can't get people who play the game of golf excited in a golf video game, you're going to struggle, I think. Hmm. Yeah. And if they have done that, then they'll, if they've made money, then I imagine they'll just do the same thing again, right? I'd like to see, I mean, maybe I missed it. Oh, maybe I did. I was going to say, I'd like to see a little strategy on this hole because it seemed pretty obvious you hit driver. I guess if you hit 3-wood down the right, you could have a fuller shot in. Which, in fairness, sire, that's video games, right? And that's the where we are with video games now. It's all about microtransactions. So, depends on wind. Okay, that makes sense. But you look at, like, FIFA and NBA 2K and MLB The Show and NHL, I suppose. Most of those sports games, they have microtransaction a bit, you know, in them, and that's where they make like, the $80 you pay for the game isn't enough anymore. They have to get all the micro as well. Just sad. Where it needs to be. Yeah, and I don't think they'll get away from 2K because I imagine for what is the company that created the golf club in the first place? What's the name of that company? I don't remember right off the top of my head. But having 2K is beneficial to them, I would imagine. HB Studios, that's right. HB! Been that long. Yeah. Like they're a small studio, so having a company the size of 2K is beneficial to them. So why would they go away from it? Yeah. This looks really cool. Who won National Treasure this year? Who even entered it? But like who won? Ben? Oh, that's a shock. Should probably think to play his course at some point. I like the look of this. If I were playing a TGC Tours event and this course popped up in my schedule, I don't think I'd be too upset. So I'm streaming. Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't seen him put any much content out at all lately. Um, he I know he has a. Does he have 2 kids now? Does he still just have 1? Either way, said kid would be older now, which, you know, when they go from being kind of infants to like young school age, actually they take up more of your time than when they were infants. I found, as a dad at least, maybe not as a mom, but as a dad. So yeah. But you're like there's more activities they're gonna get involved in at that point, right? So you're doing a lot more driving around, and with them being in school, they'll have school activities. Now that Miniobi's 12, it's kind of a bit of both. Like there's times where I'm gonna have to drive around a bunch to take her places, but then there's other, like, she's more independent, so there's times where I just leave her to do what she wants. Oh, okay, cool. Stadium contest, interesting. Oh, nice. That sounds fun. Wow, you didn't like this being a very wide course, did you? Well, it doesn't play super narrow, it just looks narrow. I thought Core Crenshaw made everything wide. And a lot of like run-ups and stuff. Is this gonna, I don't know if this makes it. We'll give it a go. Oh, it might be the one where it bounces on the fairway and then it goes too far because of it. No. Or it might be just about perfect. Oh, that didn't go in. They did whatever? Okay. Maybe at the beginning, I always felt like when they first started going at it, they were, it was more like friendly in the sense that you used the ground a lot and they weren't like trying to kick your teeth in on every shot. Oh, flying tee shot here. Aiming post, lovely. I don't know if there's much point hitting driver, but you know what? Oh, shoot. Trees in my way. It's fun, though. It didn't fade. You wouldn't have built. Oh, okay. The right play there was 3-wood. There's no question about it. But it's fine. Ooh. That's a lot of this, like, you could just bunt 3-wood down here. Or, here, hit hammer driver. For no particular reason. I'm going to try to play this one smart. Because there's really no point hitting driver here. Well, that's me told, isn't it? I guess if I'm going to hit 3-wood, I have to go down the right. Nor should the cliff. I don't, yeah, I guess. I'm just looking at it. 3-wood leaves me a wedge, so why do I need driver? I mean, I made birdie, so I guess I shouldn't do what I did. Centerline hazard. Oh, it's a Ben Page special. What is? They're both equal. Like they're both equally wide. Hmm. Centerline bunkers should have like one side be a bit wider, but it's a less advantageous next shot, and then the other side narrower. But then if you can hit it, the next shot's easier. This might hit the ground, which would be funny. Into the wind, that was asking a lot. I don't think you make it. Less. Yeah. Yeah. That might be a little bit too subtle. Oh, you're going up places. So one of the things I always believe is that yes, for tour courses, okay, it can kind of work to have it be a course you got to play a few times because you're going to play it 4, and you might do some practice too. But just your typical course, you shouldn't have to play it multiple times to figure it out, because person might not play it multiple times, might play it once and that's it. Oh God, that'll be rough. Shite. The old fast wedge. I think I needed to land that on the green. Oh dear, a bogey. I probably had room to the right too. Fairway's already narrow enough, man. Jesus. Well, that's that tracks. Yeah, I don't that one. I mean, the fairway was narrow enough. I don't know that you need it to roll off on top of that. Downwind, you might take a poke at this, but we're not downwind, so more trees in play. Perfect. Don't let me know when that one comes out. All right, you're into the wind. You should spin like crazy. Easy. When I actually read the greens, it's amazing. I make putts occasionally. Oh, no. Get around, get around, get around, get around.
Tap it in.
All right.
Give it a little tappy. Tap, tap, tap a room.
That's the idea. I feel like I've been playing a lot of short irons into holes. Well, I mean, there is that. Oh. Okay, this isn't getting there. This is exactly how you lay it up. Right in the bunker. That's perfection right there. How's Miniobi? She's good. She is 12 now. She just turned 12 Thanksgiving weekend, so a week and a half ago. Yeah, you did a good job there with the layup. It wasn't just mindless. Because I played it mindlessly, and I got burned. No, she's not that bad yet, man. She's not that bad. Wind. I mean, there's a bit of it starting to creep in, but she knows who her dad is. She knows mostly how to talk to him. So, a few weeks ago, she had her moment. Luckily, she was at her mom's. Wow, that one didn't take it anywhere near how I thought it might. That's, some would call that woeful. Snap. Ah. I like the clubhouse back there, too. That's cool. I can see how it did well in the contest. Like I said, I wouldn't be the slightest bit upset to see that show up in a tournament. 73? Yeah. Yeah. It's a shame that that's short now. And an argument can be made that the driver doesn't always go as far as it should. Like, 295 carry. That's like an average length drive. But, yeah. Some good stuff there. That one hole with, I was trying to fade around the corner and didn't really fade enough, and I ended up kind of on the side of a cliff. It almost looked like you routed yourself into a spot there. Like you almost routed yourself out of room, and you're like, okay, I gotta make something out of this. You didn't do too bad of a job with it. That was the appearance it gave. Other than that, I don't know. It looks like a small property too, which is always cool. Oh goody, I got a putter shaft. All right, what was? So he said, yes. Sire, he redeemed 10,000 points that really don't do any good for anything anymore. So let's play his. Where is it? All right, what's the name of it, Sire? I can't see it. I mean, we could sit here all day and see if I can find it, but that'll make the stream last quite a long time. Oh yeah. Is this yours? Okay. Oh, I don't need that at the beginning. Recreational Rouge. So, red recreation. Okay. Why not? Fall. Yeah, don't remind me about it being fall. Sire 0329. All right. Good enough. It is very fall-like out here, yeah. I will say, like, this week it's been quite warm here. Like, it's been 23, 24 Celsius, which is low mid 70s. So it's been lovely. And then, but the fall colors are out too. So saucy, nice. Hey, what's going on, man? So that looks really cool. I just don't like it when it's cold as hell and it's like that. Today it's like mid 60s, I think, which is still fine for the end of October. So you guys know I work at a church, and so I told my minister about, you know, Ameobi's milestone. And she's like, well, it's officially possible for you to be a grandfather now. I was like, great. That's what I need to be thinking about. A little shit disturber, that minister. Oh, I fell into this trap, didn't I? Oh, that came out better than expected. Oh, it went way right first. I saw that too. I saw it and just decided that I would ignore it and hope that it wasn't going to actually happen. Okay. I'm going to run out of fairway. Unless I pull it, in which case it might be okay. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Oof. Look at that for a ridge in the middle of the green. Holy smokes. I don't know that this makes it. Maybe it does. That's a hell of a ridge you got. So you're dividing the green into two small greens. The bunker on the left is a little circular. Whoa, goodness. Yeah. That wasn't a pot bunker, though. Huh. Into this wind? Alright. Like, the layup is criminally boring, so we can't do that. Can do. Let's try to carve a driver into this. Get off of that. Okay. Part of the reason why I took driver at it was I was like, well, it's pretty obvious how this plays if you lay up. I wanted to see what happened if I went for it. I potentially didn't make it. But I hit a decent shot, so it didn't matter. Okay. I have a question I'd like to ask. Is this supposed to be a par 5? It is? But it was 497 downhill. Yeah, it's still short. I mean, I think it could be a really good par 4. To a tougher pin on the left. I don't think that's a par 5. Like, I just think it's, especially after coming right after a par 5. Yeah, it's a bit short. I mean, definitely is real life. It probably is a par, but yeah, a PGA Tour is not a par 5 either. And before, yes, par is whatever. It's it actually matters. Like, you're only ever are you ever laying up there? Even if you hit it in the rough, I think you're still able to get it up there. And I had the wind helping, but still, even if I didn't, it's short, man. Nice par 3 to come after it. Yeah, that par 5, if that's gonna be a par 5, I need danger. Like, kind of like this. I like where your head's at here. You give me a place to run it on. This pin over here is fun. But anything front or left is accessible for sure. But you better hit a good shot. I was trying to cut that back into the wind to take something off of it. Because I like it's not just a bludgeon driver too. Oh, nice chip, dumbass. Yeah, I like that hole. I like the idea behind it. I'd want to play it a few times to see how bad of a shot I have to hit to knock it in the water. But I definitely like the idea behind it. And then I like the right pin. You're probably better off not going for it on that one. I don't see how you're getting at it. And yeah. Yeah. So that would put some more thought in it for sure. But I also like it. There's a potential eagle there with a good shot. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, for me, left is where I'm gonna die, right? So fasting in the water would happen a lot to me if it's gonna get you that much. Sure this. Yeah, it's too much. Probably needed to deal off whatever the club below it was. Oh, this isn't what I wanted. Back to the right. Hit the pin. Boom. Easy. Called it the whole way too. Like I knew what I was doing. Okay. Going up the hill. Might be a little tricky to see the edge of the fairway from the tee. It might be me. It might just be me too. Yeah. A lot of people don't like Mayday doesn't really do contests anymore for that very reason. He's like, he doesn't like the deadlines. And the stress that they bring. And I think Mayday kind of feels like he's essentially accomplished what he wanted to out of those contests. Like, I mean, the thing I would dislike about the way contests are structured, they have to be structured that way. I get it. But I would dislike it when life happens and I have to bow out, right? And I would feel like a tool doing that. We need to... We need... I know Lucas is crazy. We need to shave the front of this tee. We need to move it. We need something. Because right now, all we can see is the front of the tee. And I have no clue what to hit here. I'll just hit this. And if I hit it like that, not much better, does it? An hour and 17 minutes. How you doing, Lucas? Yours is 122? Huh. Oh, because of the intro. The starting soon screen. No, yeah. It's the first time I've streamed since May? I'm not sure. Only 6 feet up. It looks like more up. Okay. Ninth is a 3, and then we start with a 3. Okay. And this is downhill, really. I'm not seeing this at all. Been away. Where you been? I've been away for months. I didn't go anywhere. I just haven't been streaming. I've been racing. That's all I've been doing. Oh, you slow it now, do you? Okay. Well. North Carolina. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You guys have your hurricanes down there. That wasn't pleasant to watch on TV. Be less pleasant to have been there in person, obviously. Getting blinded by the light a bit there. Oh my goodness. And not only am I streaming, Lucas, I'm multi-streaming. I know. Pretty crazy. Okay, spin back into the hole for the memes. Ugh. Hang on. Maybe that's the first time I noticed. Yeah, I'm on Twitch. I'm on YouTube as well. I know. It's crazy. I thought this was meant to be like recreational. There's people, there's like stands and stuff. I mean, I know it's me that's come along to play, but I guess when you're Ameobi, you don't get recreational golf because everybody wants to watch you play, so that's fair. Oh. Left it short. Literal? How am I feeling Newcastle this year? Indifferent. They didn't do anything in the transfer window and they're paying for it. They'll be, you know, probably a top 10 team, probably won't go to Europe. You know, kind of a nothing season. Oh, that's got to get over that. I didn't need to slow it. The green, yeah, it's a bit dark. I mean, and now, having said that, Lucas, if you had told me 3 years ago Newcastle would be having seasons where they're probably going to finish middle of the pack, they're never getting relegated, probably not going to go to Europe, but they're not going to be worrying about being in the Premier League, I'd have taken it. It's just that after they've been successful for a bit, you're like, well, how about try to be more successful? But they didn't do anything, so. Oh, goodness. We got fast going. Earlier than normal. Newcastle United soccer team. You all right, dude? Yeah. Yes, like Newcastle. That's where WhatAboutAmeobi comes from. And the Magpie and all that. Yeah, that's what they're doing right now. They're just kind of hanging around. I guess it's possible they could dump some cash in January and make a run. But until then, they'll win some, they'll lose some. They're still in the League Cup, so but they've got Chelsea, so don't know how long that's gonna last. A football club, yeah. Call it football over there. No, but what they are short on is space within that financial fair play crap. Geez, this green's got some movement to it. I know. So they can't spend all the money they want to. And I don't think they were going to anyways. Like they are looking at it kind of like as an investment, so they're not going to just blow billions and lose it all. Like they're wanting some kind of return. Another drivable par 4. I always feel like one's enough. Oh, I thought this was going to go way farther than that. Okay, little hogs back at the front, so it's not just a trivial run it on the green. I don't mind that. spanked was used. Oh, this was this used on the CC? I could see that. I could see that. Yeah, cool. Congrats, man. But yeah, I could totally see this being a CC course. I've got Troy up next. Sure. It's definitely no harder than CC level. So this isn't directed at you, Sire. It's directed at people in general. One of the complaints I will hear is the scores are nuts, right? Like they're so far under par. And then you see so many courses where they have 2 drivable par 4s. All 4 5s are reachable fairly easily. I'm 6 under before I've even started. So that's one of the reasons I don't like the 2 drivable 4s. I feel like there's enough birdie opportunities. Hey, Chicken Wings. That I don't think like 1 drivable 4 could be fun. I also think that drivable 4s are rare in real life. And I'd like to see them be a bit more rare in the game too. But yeah, you got a couple like short par 5s here, which CC probably works. Crank the winds up, maybe speed the greens up a bit, make it a bit tougher. It's probably pretty good for that. But yeah, it could a couple of like, and you are a par 72. You could easily have made 4 a par 4, and probably 18. Oh well, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think it's good for CC. Good stuff out there. Oh, I got a Malbon women's short sleeve shirt and a Malbon men's short sleeve shirt. Well, hot damn. Now I can play golf. Tubman's Run. William Flynn. I don't know who that is. I do not know who that is. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay. I saw that wrong. What am I getting a red card for? Connell? Fuck's sakes. I haven't done anything. I haven't done a damn thing. I'm getting red carded already. That seems harsh. Or is it because I don't know who William Flynn is? Oh, okay. Yeah, I have no idea who that is. Tell me about William Flynn and what courses he made that I care about. Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's fine, I think. Shinnecock? Yeah, okay, I've heard of that one. What kind of more Parkland type courses has he created? Because that's where we are now. Oh, I look at that putting line. That's just a thing of beauty. That was the ultimate yip. Is it a problem if you have the yips when you're playing a golf video game? Is that something I should be concerned about? Because I definitely have them. Should have a look at this creek, I guess. Cherry Hills. Okay. All right, yeah. That would have been a bit of a pain in the ass doing this whole thing. Holy crap, look at it. So, fun story. The first time I ever heard of TGCTours, somehow Andre showed up in my YouTube feed. And he was designing something rabbit? Was it? And he was designing that massive stream that creek that blind rabbit, that one, yeah. He was designing that massive creek through there. So the stream. I was like, oh, yeah, this looks fun. Did you? Oh. Has he been designing much? I mean, I haven't been paying attention to the community at all, so. Oh, that year's Dream Team. Yeah, you did. That's right. He was on yesterday? Oh, that explains it. Because does he still just have the one kid? Did they have a second one? All right, what are we doing here? Oh, just creek down the right. Okay. Yeah, Andre has always struck me as a guy who gets bored somewhat easily. Like he starts. Uh-oh, we're swimming. He'll start something and then do it for a while, and then he's like, eh. Which I can relate to. Part of the reason I wasn't interested in designing, I just was not going to be interested in putting that much time into it. Well, that's a double. Too much. Old Bandit. Oh, okay. What time is it? 2:30? I have time for it. Okay, hang on. How far is this water? It's gonna be iffy. I do not like par fives where you drive it through the fairway. Oh, that's one way though. He's not designing much? Yeah. Trying to think of how old his kid would be now. 7? Something like that. And of course, I make an assumption that he's even still married. Like, he might not be. There was a time I was married and then I wasn't, so who knows? But gave up the plot, gave it to Q. Q gave it up. Oh. So it's the office bong then, is what you're telling me. Needs a bounce. It's fine. Something missing with this course, Troy. Not sure what it is yet. Ooh. Okay, well. So with a par 5, I'm always going to take the risky option on a tee shot as long as I'm not going to go into a hazard, because if I go this, if I take the long route, I'm probably not getting there in 2. If I take the risky route and hit it in the rough, I'm not getting there in 2. So I may as well take the option that might afford me the opportunity to get there in 2. If the penalty is going to be the same as what I would get if I laid up. Now, this is going to be close. No, it's not close. Oh, especially with that false front. It had no hope. It had no hope. All right. I don't know if this will work or not. Kind of. That needs a bounce. Okay, so you're funneling me into a pretty nice area to hit a second shot from. Yep, second shot. I don't think it was getting there anyways. I was gonna ask the downhill nature of it to get me there quicker. Then it did. All right, I'll take this on. And massively hammer it to the back of the green. I wonder if he gave me a little too much room here. Like maybe the green needs to be a bit smaller, or if I'm not into the, like I'm thinking that the decision is going to be made for me depending on the wind, right? If I'm into the wind, I'm never getting there, so I'm not going to bother trying, and I've got an easy layup. If I'm not into the wind, like if there's no wind, I'm probably fine. I go. It feels like I got to hit a really crappy shot to end up in a bad place. Now, with the green being gigantic, this putt ends up being fun. I like the idea of having that creek be the protection. I just wonder if it needed to protect a little bit more. And into the wind. Yeah, that's it. This. Oh, there's a lot of room from that bunker to the green. Okay. Yeah, stay up there. Just stay up there. That's fine. Nope. Wow, that thing had some roll too. Oh, 171. Okay. Oh dear. It's funny. Sire's course, I didn't look at the green speed once. I don't think I did on the first course I did played either. Huh. All right. I see what you're doing here. Oh, shoot. Oh, it's uphill lie too. Damn it. Didn't even need to look. I knew that was fast. Break. You bastard. There's a little trickle in this, isn't there? These greens. Oh. Didn't play enough break. Oh no. The horror. This is pretty exciting. I mean, from the tee, it looks fine. Once you know, yeah. Okay. Don't know how you spruce that area up, but it's kind of dead. I like the creek. I like that creek. It's must have taken forever. It's a good thing you're a retired teacher, not a a not retired teacher. Brown green looks all right. Yeah. Yeah, it must have taken forever. It looks good. I guess I can see where I'm going off the tee. There it is. The layup. I do like how I hit it with my head cover and it still went 270. Just missed. Things are getting kind of tight on the back, aren't they? Am I right in thinking that both par fives in the back have been into the wind? Am I remembering that right? Okay, what's the par five I'm thinking of that was into the wind? Was that in the front? Might have been. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. All right. Never mind. Bounce and stop. Or trickle a bit, maybe. Burn the edge, of course. At least we made the birdie. And then we're here. Okay. Better angle from over here. Into the wind, I don't think it mattered. I don't know if I was even getting to the bunker. Goodness. A driver 3-iron to finish off. Whew. Don't see that very often, do you? I don't know if that's there. No. Yeah, it's good effort, Troy. It's fun to play. Some good stuff out there. $75 on the back. Was there 3 par 3s? I'm not paying attention at all. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, cool. And you said this didn't get out of the first round? Yeah, I guess so. But I mean, it's difficult to. This is difficult for courses to stand out anymore. And then when you got guys like Ben and whatnot in it, it's tough. Oh, okay. What was it? I forget who was asking me. Chicken wings. What was it called? Oh, there it is. Old Bandit. Okay, where? Okay. I've lost my bearings already. Okay. Okay. I think I'm getting it. All right. Let's go. I don't see the point in hitting driver here. It's very clean. A little fast there makes me lose it left. I was about to complain about beads, but then I saw my putting line and I was like, yeah, no, you pulled it. That's why I missed it left, because your line went. So that one's on you, son. Can definitely see some Andre and Q in this. Ugh. Hate centerline hazards. I mean, this looks really good graphically. Imagine if it was a good graphics engine that they used for this game. I don't know if it's as simple as whether they're going to consider it or not. Like, I imagine a graphics engine overhaul is a hell of an ordeal. But yeah, I hear you. Huh. And then fairway behind it, so it keeps going. Yep, that's well done. Huh. Hey, Pat. I don't know. Stumbled upon it, thought I'll try it a bit. How you been? You had a kid? You were I don't remember what the hell was going on with you. Feel like a kid was on its way at some point for you. Oh, you know me. I'll just find my way around and get my teeth kicked in. 18 months? Okay, wow. It's been a while then. Cool. Slightly life-changing. That went way farther than I expected it to. Yeah, this looks really good. Slowed it. Yeah. Yep. It gets worse. Ameobi just turned 12, so. She's the same height as her mom is now, pretty much. Taller than her cousin, taller than her aunt. Yep. Another year. She just turned 12 2 weeks ago. So we are not far away from teenage shenanigans. She's mostly a good kid. She has that teenage sarcasm to her that, well, in fairness, she probably got from me, so it's hard to be too upset at that. And she's in danger of becoming a puck bunny. A puck bunny. It's true. Her cousin is playing here this year, playing junior hockey here, and she wants to go to every single one of his games. So, yeah. I didn't want to fast that. Well, job accomplished. Do you have any tips for this? Nope. No good. You suck. Nah, we'll hit driver this time. We've been laying up entirely too much. So we'll just knock it into the rough. That's a good idea. Yeah, that needed to land on the green. Even then, it might have been iffy. Boom. Watching the ball rolling the other direction on the pitch, I didn't think it had much break in it. It didn't. Ooh. Albie? Nope. Just so much trickle, man. Only at 156, too. Par 38 going out? Really? Huh. Wait, did I see that? Yeah, I must have, because I was 34. 4 under. Hmm. This looks pretty stunning. Just have to figure out how to get a shot into it. There's a leaf in my way. Hmm. That should go back to the right, one would hope. Okay. Um, that one 413 yards. Making this a really short hole. Break, break, break. Oh, you bugger. I get the sense I wasn't supposed to hit at 413 because that made that hole pretty straightforward. Oops. What bunkers? This course can't handle me. Oh, goodness, that went farther than expected. Yeah, you know, I'm too big. Got too much girth. To right? No, 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 no. I'm Bo Jackson, man. Natural. Roids. Thank you. Bohan, that's right. That's right. Oh, God. Oh, little twitcher there. Kick. Hard. More. Thank you. That could have sounded different to certain people. Ah! Blasted that all to hell. That bridge reminds me of Wes, which reminds me of the fact that I tried to get, pay attention to Twitter for a little bit, and I couldn't do it. I did it for like a day, if that, and I was like, I can't, I don't care. I don't care. Does this roll enough? We'll find out. The answer to that question would be no. But I've got a nice personality, so there's that. I know that was a little bit kind of for a drivable 4. It needs a little something to it. Oh, it's that slow, is it? Okay. Tempo's going. I don't know how people play TGC Tours and do all 4 rounds at once. I can't. Yeah, maybe. Hang on there. Stay. Thank you. What are we finishing on? Uphill. Quite a ways uphill. Oh, I don't know about this. Doesn't cut. Goes off the fairway as a result. Seems harsh. Was I in a divot in that rough? Good God, that went nowhere. Oh, you came out better than I expected. Damn. All right. 38 out and 35 back. That's wild. That 3 par 5s and a par 3 on the front? Is that what I saw? Yeah. And then coming back was short as hell. Huh, interesting. Again, didn't feel like it was that short. I guess it was. But it wasn't like I was hitting shots and thinking, well, I'm just hitting wedges all day. There were some layup holes though, I guess. Another 2 drivable par 4 course. Make it stop, please. Make par 4s great again. But other than that, I mean, shit. It's good. It looks great. It's interesting that it's gone from one designer to another designer to other designers, and there's been this huge collab and everything. That's cool that that kind of stuff happens, and it's one of the neat things about designing on PC is you can do that. It's a shame you can't do it on console. But yeah, and it felt that way, man. It felt like it was just kind of like, it's there, but it's not really, you know what I mean? All right, it's gonna be enough for playing, I think. Dancing Nun has 0. Okay, well, next time we'll play that. So here's where we are, guys. When it comes to streaming golf, there's a couple of reasons why I haven't done it much. First is I've been bored of the game. Today was nice. It was fun to play, right? There was a period there where it was difficult to find, courses to play, because there weren't a whole lot coming out, and that didn't help. But it was I was also just getting kind of bored of the game. The other reason is that Ameobi she hasn't had after school care for now this school year and the school year before, which means I have to go pick her up from school when she's done school, which happens at 2. She's done school at 2:45. So on days that I have her, my streaming window is quite short. And so it doesn't really work. And then days that I don't, I often find myself busy. I'm busy too. So I'm not going to be able to say I'm going to stream on, like it used to be Monday was for sure, and then we'll see after that. I don't know. But I'll probably stream a little bit more. When that will be, I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to see. Best thing you can do probably is check on my Discord. I'll say it there when I'm going to stream. And it'll be something like I did this morning. I'm like, we're going to stream this afternoon. Do that kind of deal. I could put it on Twitter, but I can't be bothered. So, other than that, or just, pay attention to notifications, I suppose. But we'll do that. Hopefully we're not a million miles away from a new game, and when the new game comes out, I'm sure that'll motivate me to stream more at that point. I'll hopefully make content for it too, like, recorded videos. And then we'll see. But life is not what it was when I first started streaming. I don't have the time that I used to have, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. I needed to have more things to do. So we'll see. We'll see what we do next time. But I don't think this will be the last time I've streamed this game. Maybe one day next week we'll try to get one in. And also understand too, there will be some afternoons where I feel like racing rather than playing golf. So that'll happen as well. I'm basically going to stream when I want to play. That's what it comes down to. So appreciate you guys being here. Had some fun today. I had enough fun that I want to do it again. So that's good. And yeah, we'll do it again another day. But yeah, check the Discord. I'll try to have it not be the wasteland it's been lately. And we'll go from there. Have a great afternoon. Today is what, Wednesday? Yeah. I won't be racing tonight. I just don't feel like it. So if you're looking for a race tonight, not gonna happen. Probably will tomorrow, but we'll see. I kind of feel like I might need a bit of a break from league racing right now, but we'll see. And again, I've said it in the Discord what's going on with racing, but short version of it is I need to pay attention to me, and I need to listen to what I'm feeling and how I'm feeling. And if I don't want to race, I need to not race. So unfortunately, that means the streaming schedule will be a little bit inconsistent. But I'm gonna do the Sunday nights to finish off the Cup season because we started in February, and I don't want to sack it off now, especially that I'm in the top 8 and we've got 3 races to go. So I'm gonna do that. Any other races, it's gonna be because I feel like it, or it's a combo I really like, or something. Golf in the evening, maybe. I guess maybe, but more golf. It's gonna depend, man. Like here's where I am with streaming, and I've kind of always been here. It's always been kind of what my intention has always been. I haven't always followed it though, and that's been my issue. My intention has always been, if it's enjoyable, if I'm having fun, then I'm gonna do it. If I'm not, then I'm not. But where I've gone wrong is I have pushed myself to stream on days when I haven't felt like streaming. And that's taken the fun out of it, which has caused some burnout, which has made me get to a point where I am now, where I'm like, so I have to listen to myself, and I have to be like, I don't want to race tonight, or I don't want to play golf tonight. So I'm not going to. And the other thing is I have to be, so if I'm racing, it needs to be like, I had a riot doing the Petit Le Mans this weekend with XJ and I. That was so much fun. And preparing through the week was fun. I was having a blast learning that track, figuring out the setup and all that. I was really enjoying that. And so I put a lot into it because then I had fun on Saturday. It was so much fun. Jack and I doing that. Or XJ and I doing that, sorry. There's another endurance race probably next weekend at Fuji, which I'll probably do the same thing because I think he and I and someone else are going to do that. So that kind of stuff, I'm interested in it, right? There will be some weeks where iRacing has some road content that I really like. Le Mans in GT3, I'll want to do that. Spa in just about any car, I'll want to do it. So I might stream some of that. And there might be nights where I'm not, it's a league night, but I don't feel like doing league. I feel like doing something else. I feel like running, IndyCar at Milwaukee or something. I don't know, whatever is on the schedule. So that's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna stop, feeling like it's a league night. I need to race league, which means I won't be chasing championships anymore, which is fine because I'm not going to win them anyways. So, yeah, that's where we are. So it's going to be more, I'm going to really listen to myself and be more about what is it that I want to play and what is it I want to stream, and then do that. Because if I try to do what I'm supposed to do, you guys can tell I'm not enjoying it. You don't want to watch me doing something I don't enjoy. Well, like, why would you want to watch anybody doing something they're not enjoying? Other than if it's a meme, right? If it's some kind of meme, like, okay, Wayne, we're going to get you to do this and it's going to be funny. Okay, that's different. But if I'm genuinely not enjoying it, nobody wants to watch that. It's a shitty it's shitty content. So I need to pay attention to what I want to do and then do that. And go from there. So I appreciate you guys, your support all the way through that. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Scheduled to be determined, guys. We'll see what I feel like. There might be a week where I feel like golfing all week, and we might do it. But there might be weeks where I don't. So that's what we're looking at. If you ever have questions, you know where I am on Discord. Come say hi. If you could do me a favor and hit subscribe on the YouTube channel, that'd be great. Like all that stuff. Follow here on Twitch, etc., etc. Hey, Luke. See you later. Have a good afternoon, guys. We'll see you down the road.